screen. And by targeting questions directly, they also ask questions anonymously. Another option is to target or target to the chat box.
Okay.
It is also available. So I'm going to run a little bit behind the question and answer.
Yeah, so we have 2 minutes for the Q&A followed after the candidates speak. So we'll try to stick to time, and the rest of the questions we'll probably take at the end.
Yes, that's correct. We're going to address the question at the end. If you want to ask more questions, you can always email NTUGSA to our official email account at tgsa@e.ntu.edu.sg, and we'll address your questions to the candidates.
Okay. So 3 ways to ask questions. One is on the spot. You can get up and ask. Another one is by Zoom and by slide. Okay. So feel free to ask.
Yes. So we'll hear our first candidate, which is the president candidate. You know what? It feels like every time we ask you like senators, hey, you want to be president? They're always like, oh no, I'm good. Right? I think maybe we consider would be bad for them.
No, that's not right.
You are president, right? You're president of NTUGSA, president of NTUGSA, we used to, and it's okay, we're doing it, right? So let's give a big hand to Michelle, who has braved herself to run for the rest of the night.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Wu Shuo. Currently, I'm a year 3 PhD student from SPMS, major in physics and applied physics. I'm also your candidate for the 13th president of NTU Graduate Students Association. I have been part of GSA since the beginning of my NTU journey. During the time, I served as the orientation director for the 12th NTU GSA. I lead the team to organize events such as freshers welcome party, safety tour, campus tour, open house, goodie bag distribution, Halloween night, and the cosplay party. I also serve as the MC for both online and offline orientation briefing for all the international graduate students. If I'm elected as your president, this is my working plan, including many 4 points. First, we want to strengthen the bonds among NTU graduate students, and we want to be more inclusive and open communication among us. In NTU, we are a very diverse group, so it's very important that we all feel like we are part of this vibrant community. And secondly, we will address your concerns properly and effectively. Your issues matter. We want to make your time in NTU as smooth and enjoyable as possible. So I know some students they are care about their study interests. So we want to follow this progress closely and update regularly. And the crowded school bus during the peak time is another issue we want to improve. Of course, there are many other concerns that we will address regularly. And thirdly, we want to expand the academic and the career networking opportunities. We will also plan more fun and enriching activities for you guys to have a relaxing environment here. Lastly, together, we want to make NTU Graduate Students Committee a source of pride. So everyone has a strong sense of belonging here. So with your support, we can create a more inclusive, stronger, and vibrant NTU GSA. Let's make it happen. Thank you for your time.
And we have a question for William.
So the Slido, I guess you're aware of the Slido backwards 13th rally. 13th THRALY, that's our passport for Slido.
Yes, the question is coming in.
Okay.
You have a question for
Yeah, first question. Do you consider GSA period as a learning experience for student members GSA?
Yeah, sure. From when I just start my NTU journey, actually I really enjoyed GSA. I learned a lot of no matter some academic experience or I have many friends here, it's a pleasure for me. So definitely I will recommend all the graduate students in joining our events or joining our GSA. Yeah.
So the follow-up question, in that case, what are your thoughts on providing learning opportunities to students who lack experience in GSA, as opposed to those who have been part of the GSA for many years?
Just now I mentioned we want to expand the academic and career opportunity. Actually, we want to invite more seniors to share the experience. This is one side. Also for outside connection, we want to increase the connection between many industry companies, not only like technology, AI company or other finance company. That's the way we can promote our students' career prospect. But even though you are not engaged in GSA members. Okay, thank you so much. Let's give a big hand to show.
One question bring up at the end.
Yeah, they're mostly, what's the question coming in and are really into this rally? Okay, so let's pull up the next candidate, the five presidents, one of the five presidents, right? And it is interesting that in NTUGSA, the welfare vice president actually came or split right after the president before the vice president again. You don't know what kind of I think it's good that. Yes, I think it's good that NTUGSA, NTU especially, is actually giving welfare and well-being of the students also a big concern. Okay, the first thing let's call for CN. Let's give a big hand for CN.
Can you hear me? Yeah. So first, I would like to thanks for sharing with Shuo, and thanks for our very precious audiences here and physically and online. And also want to show my appreciation to our past EXCO members and our assistant here to get together to facilitate our election relay today. And my name is Zhang. If by Chinese, it's 弓长张王子子彭进的. And I come from Xi'an. It's a very Asian city in China, and I did my bachelor degree there since 2021, and 2 years ago came to Singapore to pursue my master and PhD degree. And currently I'm a year 2 PhD student in the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering. So my past 2 years, I served as a member of the Recreation Committee and worked with my Recreation Director, Sono, Puma, and Chipang. But today I don't want to talk much about past experience because, you know, every new candidate here today, it's definitely the first time to be on this position, to apply for this position. So nobody can say they can do well on this job before they really be on this position. So I want to say there's something more important than this. I think 2 things matter. The first is your belief, and second is your confidence. The belief means you have the positive attitude to do all things well. And the confidence means you believe you have the ability of taking the responsibility up that allocated to you. And I can say, luckily I have both. Okay, next page. Okay. So still 1 minute left. But actually, honestly, for the plan, if I elected, honestly speaking, for current stage, I do not have any specific plan because I still need to talk more, discuss more with my EXCO colleagues. But I want to share something, my personal feeling for this position. You know, for PhD study, it's more like a training process. It's not just about your research. You can start from the doing research, but you cannot just still end it at research. There is something more important you need to learn during your PhD research, your PhD study. Your ability of collaborating, coordinating, presenting, teaching, and any other making friends with other nations, that also matters to your rest of your life, your rest of your career path. So I think I really hope I can learn these things through this journey, through being on this position. Yeah, okay, it's done from my side.
So, do you have a question?
Yes. If not, I can ask.
Audience also.
Yeah.
Questions.
Any questions
Yes.
from audience or?
They are very kind and supportive, so that's the first question for this slide. I think they're here as supporters.
Why do undergrad students organize large scale events? And do you have any intention of organizing large scale events, big events for?
So what you, yes, you can show it on the screen, so let me repeat that, so why that we are actually able to have a large scale events, and do you have any plans to pass that to large scale event or growing students?
So actually, I think this question was of art during our past, but I think because, for undergraduate, we are more like a community, but for the postgraduate, most of us, we've spending much of time on our own research or our own work because we think that more matters. So I think this is because we have the first thought to these things made us little large scale events. Yeah, actually, I also think about this because last event there are some questions about sports director will ask why there are no some good events compared with undergraduates. So that I can say, indeed, currently we do not have some large scale events, but for next year we will discuss about this and provide a better events, which is as the same large scale as the undergraduates.
Okay, and you go next.
The last one, how will you oversee interviews conducted by directors to make sure you select your team is diverse and capable?
So actually, currently, I really don't know much about this, but from a personal experience, for the interviews, it definitely be conducted first by your directors, and then it's your leaders, yeah. But I think first, the NTU, the school, that's AO, they have some policies to make sure the national diversity of the GSA. This is the first policy. So definitely we will follow this policy and make some changes. And also from this year, we still have plan to improve the GSA diversity, especially for the members, because many of us past years are Chinese. So I think this is a problem we also need to conquer for the next year.
Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Now let's call up the next vice president, the candidates for vice president of academic. Ranjit, let's give a big hand for Ranjit.
Good evening, Tapan.
You see the camera.
Okay, thank you. Good evening to all. My name is Ranjit Shivajirao, and I'm a third year PhD student from SPMS. So I have been a part of orientation subcommittee for the past 1.5 years, and I was in career subcommittee before that. So the main reason that inspired me to be a part of GSA is how well the organization works as a team. Every member has their own different jobs, but when something has to be done, everyone comes together and are willing to put in their best effort for the betterment of graduate students. And all this hard work feels worth it when we see the graduate students enjoy the events and feel better from it. So why I chose this position as academic VP is because of the subcommittees that come under academic VP. So starting from orientation subcommittee, which welcomes new graduate students and makes them feel part of NTU graduate community, to academic events, which shows students like how they can perform a little bit better in their academic platform. To career events, showing students how they can leverage their knowledge to get better career opportunities, not just a traditional way, but also modern and innovative career opportunities. So all these three subcommittees play a very important role in a life of a postgraduate student. If I am elected as academic VP, so I'll be working very closely with directors and exploring new ideas and making sure that the graduate students benefit from the events that we conduct. So in the past, the past GSA committee has done very well, especially in these three subcommittees. which is evident from the increasing participant numbers for the last few events. So I want to make sure that I continue this kind of growth even in future. We see a lot of new initiatives in the past group like Ikigai or industry visits like analog to the analog electronics. So these kinds of initiatives, I want to make sure they are still alive and they grow in their reach. And along with that, I also want to introduce more skill-based events and workshops that in collaboration with other schools and other clubs like Toastmasters to make sure that we reach more people and it is more beneficial for the graduate student.
Okay. Thank you for the question. Are we going to start, for the questions?
Let's see what we got in slide one. There's one interesting question.
There's nothing more specific to why the
That's the last one.
Okay. If a member is not working as expected, the rest of the team is covering up for the person, which is referred to remove the person from the
Yeah. Okay, so the first thing would be to
You might
give them.
wanna, and then closer to you so that audience can see you.
Thank you. So the first thing would be to give this person as many opportunities as they can, but not too much, so that they can, we give them a chance to show, like if they are willing to participate or not. But even then, the person is not working, still, even if the rest of the team covers.
It's probably hard to follow.
Exactly, yeah, it's probably hard to follow. Let's hope that something like that doesn't come up.
Okay, any specific question for?
We should have for outside relief.
Yeah, that's true.
Are there any questions from the audience? Any questions from audience?
Maybe later, maybe after this question will be. Okay, thank you so much. And we'll call it the next participant, and I would say that each and every position, including not committee members of GSA, are important, right? Including all members of the NTUGSA, which are technically all postgraduate students of NTU. So a lot of people be questioning like to our official email, how can I be a member of GSA? And I'm like, you're already a member of GSA. So yeah, but I'd like to say that this coming candidate is also plays a role, an important role to analyze your course. So let's call the candidates for the General Secretary, Arpita Nima.
Good evening. My name is Arpita Nima and I'm Year 1 PhD student at School of Computer Science and Engineering. It's truly an honor to address you today and thank you for being part of this rally. Emphasizing on my academic dedication, I just want to state that I'm currently an active member of IEEE Computer Society and Signal Processing Society. I recently joined as a tech member for IEEE NTU student branch. I'm working towards to set up Society of Women Engineers, SWE affiliate at my previous university. And I also participated in Singapore India Hackathon 2023. As General Secretary, I just want to broadly focus on A, B, C, and D. A, advocating student concerns and to university administration, so that our voices resonate on matters related to academic, research, student life, and campus housing, of course. B, buddy program. So this program will be aimed to enhance the overall well-being and mental health of graduate student, and this will also help freshers to make a smooth transition to a new academic environment and the university life at NTU. C, community building. I will strive to empower GSCs, graduate student clubs, so that they can have more interdisciplinary events. They succeed in those events because we are here together. D, bringing diversity in academic disciplines, which will help us to set up a more multidisciplinary mindset and enhance the networking opportunities. I just want to state that we coming together is a beginning, but staying together is a progress, and working together is a success. Thank you. Let's work together to make a more radiant graduate student community.
Thank you for the feedback. So it's great that we actually have a candidate that is coming from a fresher. I think we should really contribute on this and promoting GSA. Thank you. Do we have questions from the audience for General Secretary or?
Nothing for
Nothing specific?
the audience, or I can ask questions.
Okay, I'm curious actually, I guess coming to get on like there is there any specific reason of why you want to run together?
Yes, so I came across that General Secretary oversees publicity and administration in GSA. So which makes me more enthusiastic to be part of GSA as General Secretary, because by which I can collaborate in both the ways. Plus I can be more involved.
Okay, great. Still no questions here?
I have my question.
Okay, sir.
So you mentioned that you're going to do free consistent feedback thing, right? So how are you going to ensure that it's going to sustain? Like, what are the platforms that you're going to use to get these feedbacks from students?
I think we already have a mailing system, and you guys collect feedback from all the graduate students of NTU. But still, people are they don't think it's a system where we can give a feedback more freely. So if we have some platform which is dedicated to a feedback mechanism, that will be more beneficial.
Use the newsletter.
Okay, great, yeah. Any question? I think still have a little bit of time. Do you want to share the slide again? I think there's a question that we can also ask. I think there's a question about the interview, because our material secretary is actually dealing with the human resources of the NTUGSA. So there was a question earlier about I think we asked if she had artist monitoring. Or, there you go, as a first year student, how would you convince the directors and staff come under you to work with you?
Yeah, thank you for this question, because I understand I'm a year one PhD student, and there will be people who are in senior year. So obviously, but I don't want to convince people. I just want to collaborate with them. I just want to learn from them so that we are in this together, so that we can collaborate and have give GSA great success.
Okay, but let's give a big hand to our feedback. Thank you. Okay, and the next candidate we're going to be calling and going to present to you is also very important, because he, if elected, should be dealing with money, right? Very important, the art events, he's gonna go on about that. Okay, let's start for one you. Give a big hand for Lee Wan Yu.
Hello, everyone, to the audience in the theaters and to the online. My name is Li Wanyu. I'm a second-year PhD student in the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering. I'm here to run for the treasurer position in Graduate Student Association. In fact, I have joined GSA from last year for more than 1 year. I first came in as the assistant of treasurer. At first, I worked mostly with previous treasurers, Peipang, on managing the Yunnan Corner Fund. This is the graduate student lodge. We collect the fund monthly and use the fund for the maintenance and decorations for the student lodge. I also help with the purchase of console games and board games in here to provide more fund and vibe to the graduate student community. Only in this year, April, I become the acting treasurer, and this is when I get to know more about the responsibility of being a treasurer. And I really enjoy my time in GSA, and I would love to continue working and serving for the GSA team. So if I got elected, I will work more closely with the GSA team And I believe that I will qualify for these positions because I have developed skills and experience from my previous time in GSA. I will respond actively with the GSA member to ensure all reimbursement to be made in place and in time. And I will also communicate actively with the ESCO member teams and to address more student concerns and problems that exist in our graduate student community. And I will also encourage more interesting and funny student events to be held to enrich our campus life and improve the well-being of our graduate students. To achieve this, I will really need your help, your support and vote to help me become the next year GSA treasurer. Thank you.
Questions for Kaiser? Still loading. Any questions from the audience? Okay. During the recent AGM annual general meeting, the treasurer did not provide specifics regarding the GSA budget utilization. How will you guarantee transparency in this regard?
I think in the AGMs, there's a slide that actually show the breakdown and expenditures of GSA spending for each community, for each committee and regarding the event. Probably you can refer to the slides from the AGM. I didn't present in the actually in AGM, but I didn't do the presentations during the meeting probably because I'm only the acting treasurer. But if I become the official treasurer, I will probably do a monthly report because I plan to. Because I actually when I'm trying to do a summary for the whole year event just before the AGM, it actually takes me a lot of time to do it. So I guess it will be more reasonable and more convenient if I actually do a monthly report. And I will also discuss and work more with the ESCO member team to see on which platform we can actually show that, and maybe we'll discuss more with the school management team on how to make this more transparent. Thank you.
Another question down there. How do you help streamline the claim process for GSA? They say reimbursement never typically takes very long time.
Maybe give you a bit of a background, like how long does it typically take for the reimbursement process to be paid?
Usually for me, when I receive the post-event report, I will do the reimbursement within 2 to 3 days. So I actually haven't received any complaint from during my time from the members that the process will take too long. For me, I think for my part, I will just all I can do is to communicate actively through emails and check my email actively, and I will just get contact with the members as soon as I receive the report. And if there's any issues regarding the actual financials, maybe the budget, the fund gets stuck or something, I will also charge the members to get contact with SAO, because most of the funds come from SAO. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any people?
Audience in the floor.
Maybe a bit of a like follow up to this one. That's you mentioned that the funding comes mostly from SAO, right? So is SAO paid before the event or after the event?
Usually SAO is paid after the event for most of the time, because the transfer of the time between I received the transfer of money and I received a notification from SAOs that the grant is approved, the time is usually for 1 month. And if the director or the GSA member can submit the proposal earlier, maybe 1 month before the events happen, then usually the funds can be transferred earlier. But if the budget is, if the event budget is too high and the director cannot afford cover it. Actually, we have the policy for the startup fund that you can apply from treasurers, and we could do some
Payment advance.
in front.
Okay, thank you so much, Wanu. Thank you for presenting about the questions. And we're done with the top five, right?
Yes, we're done with top five and time for the directors.
Yes, for the record, there are as important as the rest of the activities.
Very energetic.
Yes, so let's pull up the first one. We did candidates for the administration director by Rohan. Let's give a big hand for Rohan.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Rupai, and I'm now a third-year PhD student from the School of PPE. The position I would like to run for is the administration director. So I've been served as a member in the administration subcommittee during the past 1 year and a half, and serving in the subcommittee gives more opportunity to know well about how this department is running and also with the duty and responsibility of this department. So I think we'll look at the administration functions as a lifecycle of full application, so we can make sure that all the activities run more smoothly and efficiently. So about federal election, I and my administrative subcommittee will make sure that we can provide the robust support for all of the activities that is organized by GSA, including the logistical matters and asset maintenance and human resource affairs. Also, actually, we have a facility that is open to all the postgraduates called the United Corner, but it seems not all of the postgraduates are well known about it. So I think in the future we would like to operate United Corner more effectively so that we can just call some of your friends and the facility to go there to have fun and get away from your research. And we will also try to address and advocate for your concerns and needs. So for those who are living in the campus, you should be well familiar with the $1 coin. So whenever you want to do the laundry, you have to swap for the $1 coin. So by now, we will offer the coin exchange drive, so you can take your cash and exchange for some coin. But I think in the future, we would like to try to allocate to the school for the implementation of the e-payment. So now, because the e-payment is so popular and it's so convenient, so I don't think we should be troubled by the coins anymore. And also, we will try to further host some of the activities to allow all the postgraduates to be well engaged into the whole campus society. Like we will try to host the activities during the festival so that those students who are away from their home can have more chance to be well connected into the whole campus. You can feel that your life here to be more memorable and more meaningful. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
We have questions for specifically for administration director. Oh, there you go. How will you revamp and maintain the Women Corner and other credit university assets?
Oh, yes, actually, hopefully we can get anything and other yes. Okay. Actually, I think due to the effect of the pandemic during the past 2 years, actually, Unicorn has been closed for a long time. And last year, my previous director, the chief, so we just together and we finished the revamp and maintenance of the Unicorn. And I think in the future, because it's just open, so it's not all of the postgraduates is known about it. So we will. Every month we will have some members to revamp to maintain the event corner, like to do the meeting to better value the flowers or something like that to have the whole facility more clean. We will have members to also every month. I think every month we will do a thorough check and cleaning of this.
Okay, so that's how often you also will be inspecting.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions for administration director or audience? If not, then I'll ask a question because I think there are difference between last year's GSA administration and the previous year's GSA administration director. Because 2 years ago, I think the administration subcommittee was conducting events other than 25, right?
Yeah.
So the last year is more of a back, support side, and then how do you plan to your administrative director? Yes. I want to know.
We have also the activity.
Yes, are you going to conduct activities that are more, not just only the point five, or are you gonna like continue to be support from the GSA?
Yes, I think because during the media contact with we should make a great use in a way. So I think now because some of the students from the class from the school they will apply for gallery to do the design contact to have a good time with their friends and. Besides that, I think we would try to organize event by ourselves, like to each cycle, like the Chinese New Year or either traditional festival or all the festival. We will try to organize the activities that are customized for each of the nationalities, so that they can just stop by and you will incorporate it, but they can part of the.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. Please sit down. Yes. And below for the program partner to GSA, so the directors are overseen by members of the top five. So like for instance, the administrative director and the coming publicity director are going to be overseen by the general secretary. So let's hear from the publicity director, Yugen. Let's give a big hand to Yugen.
Hi everyone, my name is Yan Yuten, and I'm a year 2 PhD student from the School of Triple E, and I'm going to run for the publicity director. During my undergraduate study in China, I used to be a leader of a photo editing team in a student association in my university. And I'm responsible for assigning work to other team members and make sure their work can be merged successfully. Besides, I also do some editing work and cooperated with other team members and post them on our official social media. And I'm also a camera crew member in my university. I took a lot of photos, including landscapes, portraits, and activities. And these photos are posted on our university's official social media platform. And when I came to NTU, I joined GSA last year and I worked as a photographer in the publicity subcommittees. During this time, I took photos of several activities held by GSA, including the orientation, the team bondings, and other activities. And I'm also taking photos for GSA's official Instagram account. So if I'm elected, my plan is as follows. Firstly, the handover process between other subcommittees and publicity subcommittees will be simplified. For example, when other subcommittees need to poster design and poster publish, they will only need to fill out one single form instead of filling out two. I think this improvement will be efficient and will be convenient for both parties. Secondly, the publicity subcommittees will hold several photography competitions. The competition themes will focus on the campus scenery and campus life. And the selected works will be posted on GSA's official Instagram and Facebook accounts. I think these activities will help GSA get better publicity and strengthen the connection between GSA and other graduate students. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's look at questions slide. Okay, there are two questions for the publicity director. The first one is each committee has its own photographer and poster designer, right?
Yeah.
In that case, will you be willing to reduce the number of people who are recruited to publicity?
I think the people we recruit in the publicity subcommittees, I think a lot of them will have their past experience they will have some experience about the poster design and some photography experience. And because we need our members to have some basic techniques about this, because we are the publicity departments. So we are a little bit different with other departments. We need some professional skills. Yeah. So, but if someone if someone if someone is very interested in the publicities of communities and he know some basic knowledge about poster design, I think our members, the other members who is professional in this area will teach him or teach her to learn this to help her to become a professional poster designer.
Okay, so I think we addressed the last question. How long will it take to make a poster for the learning from this?
I think it depends because I think because the poster is quite different because for different activities we have different poster design, and for some difficult poster I think it will take a longer time. I mean like 5 to 6 days, but if for some simple poster I think just 1 day we can finish it. Yeah.
Still have a minute left. Can we address one more question? So for publicity, would you train or hire members who can come up with artistic posters or publicity materials? Probably in answer that will be training people. Yeah. I think they want training session.
Yeah, okay. I think we welcome people with artistic spirits or something. Yeah, I think we can. I think my answer is quite same as the previous one because I think we can, because we are a team, we can teach each other because not everyone have very professional skills in poster design. Maybe someone he knows how to make the fonts beautiful, someone know how to make the graphics, and but if we can teach each other and we cooperate with our members, so we can make our team become stronger and make everyone to be a good poster designer.
Okay, thank you. And the time is up. The next one is it's the academic director. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jun Kai. I'm also a student from EEE. I'm same with Ru Hai. We are coming from the same time. I'm third year PhD student. And today I'm honored to stand here applying for the position for next year's academic director. Actually, as a research student, I know the requirements and the concern we all meet in our academic journey. So let me introduce myself and share my experience and my vision in the director of academic. So in my past experience, I hold various kind of positions like the student tutor, class leader, and teaching assistant. They all contribute great in my groups. And then I also serve as a director in electronic science and technology museum, where I can get the privilege to hold various kind of exhibits and manage our team and promote the science awareness. And also I served as the director of electronics, USTC Automation Engineering 2020 Alumni Association. So this helped me bridge the gap between the alumni and the university and our students. So if I elected, I want to share some vision as the director of academic. So first, the primary objective is to organize more workshops and events about the academic skills like academic writing and some other practical skills like how to manage our time and how to build our academic network in the conference or some workshops or sharing. And then in addition to the basic academic skills, we also want to board the objective for ourselves, such as how to share our ideas and present ourselves with others. And then I also want to build an academic committee that we can facilitate the cooperation with other students from different fields. So if we work together, we can make a great results. And last, I also want to build a feedback mechanism because I want to hear from all you. You are all research students, so some concerns you may meet and that will meet by ourselves in the later. So that's my opinion about this position. Thank you, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jukan. Do you have a specific question for Robert academic?
Academic director.
the academic team, sorry, rather will the academic team collaborate with NUS as TGV and SMU for academic events, right?
Yeah, thank you for this question. And for me, actually, we may post some events and invite some researchers from other universities, and they want to share their experience and share their opinion with us. So I will try to post some events for this.
Okay, so the next one is what is your strategy to increase the turnover rate for our events?
The attendance rate, right?
Attendance, yeah.
Yes.
The attendance.
Accurately, it's very hard to say because we try to post some poster of our avenue, and we also try to send some email of our events. And the best way is to share by yourself. If you received our announcements, and I hope you can share by yourself and to invite more of your friends to join us. So that's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, please. More questions in Bible. Maybe, is there any question from the audience? If not, I think correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the flagship event for the academic community is the 3 round. Yes, and I think with the 3 we also involve other universities in the right? So maybe can you, how are you going to support the 3 finalists who are going for the whole Singapore or maybe even like whole beach and part of that?
For me, because first we need to have some fundamental in our university. I need to hold some events like how to present your research work or project in 3 minutes. So that's the first step. And then after we have the finalists to join the 3 minutes thesis, the announcement, and we can hold some special issues for them to improve their skills to join the 3 minutes thesis. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, guys. There's another question, please. And our next candidate, still coming from the who will be working with the vice president of academic. So let's call for the candidate for the career director. Let's give it a picture.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhou Xuhui and also from School of TUE. Now I'm a 3-year PhD student. So before I joined the GSAB family, I was proudly served as the student president of IEEE Following Society of Singapore. And after I joined the GSA career division since last year, I have participated into several career activities, including a series of career reports, orientations and discussions, etc. So based on these new services in these new organizations, I firmly believe that I'm quite well prepared to be the new director of the GSA career division. So if I'm successfully elected, I think I will use 3 main strategies to help build the connections between the new division with all of the graduate students in NTU. First thing is that we understand each student literally has different ambitions and interest toward their future career development. So based on this understanding, we think that the new career division will continue to invite speakers from diverse backgrounds. Will not just only focus on inviting employers from research and academic background to give us talks, but we will also pay attention to invite more employers from other types of fields like the finance or even the public welfare service. Secondly, we will not just focus on holding events related to employment, but also we think that we must pay attention to the comprehensive development of the whole graduate students in NTU. For example, we can hold some activities related to the workplace psychology or some strategy for going for the networking. And now, last but not least, we think that the NTU accomplished alumni is a very big treasure of the whole NTU community. So in this way, we will try our best to invite more NTU alumni as our new speakers in the next year, if I am elected. So okay, 3 minutes is really short. I humbly ask your support for my election. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so there are 2 questions, yeah, 3 questions, okay. So first of all, how do you guarantee that a broader range of companies are invited rather than inviting the same ones? It's about the career talks.
Okay, so for the new career division, I think as a director, I will request the new members to send invite emails to different companies. Basically speaking, we will first list the name of companies from different backgrounds. For example, Google is a science company, maybe the MOD is a service department. So by thinking this reality, so I think we can guarantee the broader range of the which I might be.
Okay, the next question is, what are your thoughts about conducting falling walls in NTU Singapore again?
Falling walls.
Falling walls is similar to PNP, it's a worldwide competition. Okay, so this is the background. Falling walls is
Okay, I'm a PhD, so I'm not aware I'm familiar with falling walls in NTU. But because I have I'm not quite familiar with. I think if I'm elected, I will try to know more about it and consider if I can add this kind of things into our new career division plan.
We still have questions for
any questions from audience? I think that's all for career director.
Okay, thank you so much. Before we continue, I would like to invite for board to join us either here coming to the class or joining us. Again, there are many pathways, there are many avenues for you to ask your questions to the candidates. You can ask your slide, you can ask for your chat box, or you can also do virtual kind of your here with us in this class. So the next candidate is where the competition is actually going, right? Other than be divided by 2 election committee members, because we actually have 2 candidates for the welfare director. I'm going to call up the first candidate for the welfare director, Yahoo. Let's give a big hand for Yahoo.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Yang Hui, and I'm very come from China as the former fellows. I am very excited that I can be given this chance to stand here to give my introduction to the director election. So personally, actually, I'm quite interested in this tradition because I think the mission of the welfare team aligns with my own passion for enhancing the mental health and well-being of our members. So, how can I do this tradition? In the conversation, I would like to give you some information about myself from the perspectives of my educational background, my experience of being a student, leader, and also my work experience. So in terms of my educational background, currently I am a doctoral student studying the National Institute of Education in NTU. And my research focus is on educational psychology. So to some extent, actually my research orientation matches with the requirements of the welfare director. And with respect to my experience of being student leaders, actually, I was always elected as a student leader since from primary school to help my teachers to manage our classmates. And I also worked as student leaders in various student associations from high school. So actually, I have very rich experience working with students. And I also think this experience will do benefits to the welfare director. Then, let's talk about my work experience. Actually, I have two different types of work experience. Certainly, I used to be an English language teacher, and I give lessons to students aged from 3 years old to 50 years old. So I know how to communicate with people from different ages and to figure out their needs. Secondly, and I also work as the assistant of the head for two international schools. So in the international school, I know how to work with international partners, and I know how to run it.
Okay, now thank you so much. Thank you so much for right. I think we do have a function coming in to find the candidates, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I can see two questions here regard to welfare. The first one is a large part of events from welfare committee is to cooperate with UWO and PhD and WSC. How do you cope with that?
I'm please explain for the abbreviation.
UWO is the University Wellbeing Office. PhD is
peer helping
program. It's like a group of friends who help each other. There's proper care of a club or like these are some of the that welfare has to collaborate. So the question is related to that.
Oh, yes, that's for including questions. And for how I cope with them, I think personally I need to have it like that. I am fresh. Yes. And I think that the former community, you have already established some communication, I think meetings or something with them. And also for me, if I am selected as the welfare director, first of all, I really need to have I need to have a comprehensive understanding about what you have to in the past, and maybe I will make some adjustments according to my own experience, or also share some voice from maybe our target students, or maybe some other elements to talk about whether it is possible to improve some things or adjustments. Yes, that's my answer for it.
okay, thank you. I think we have time to answer next one. Could you please link 3 past welfare events to have participate more in health? 3 welfare events.
Okay, wait.
This one, yes. Okay.
Specifically welfare events.
Yeah, specifically. So actually, I think for me, I like to yoga. So to some extent, yoga is a kind of activity. To some extent, can help you relax yourself. Maybe mostly actually to the physical sides. So that's one I think. For the second one, I want to share is that we reformed mindfulness. There are some practices or even required exercise for mindfulness, breathing or something actually can help you to release your pressure or your kind of nervous for you. And also there are some meditations or exercise we do before sleep to it's a kind of practice to communicate with our body, feel our body and.
Okay, that's okay. I think you have to explain them. Thank you so much. Yes, and let's hear from the competitor, from the secretary for the Wildlife Director, Amy. Let's see what we can do.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming here. And my name is Ling. I'm a third year PhD student coming from the Asian School of the Environment. Today, I'm here to run for the position of the Welfare Committee Director for this new GSA committee. So my main motivation to be here today is that I've been served as a member in the Welfare Committee for the past 2 years, and I have a rich experience of organizing the popular events such as the pottery painting, MBTI, and yoga workshops. And all of these events, we have received very high rate of satisfaction from our attendees. And also during my stay in our committee, I've been having with a lot of other events that were organized by our other committee members. So currently, I'm quite familiar with all of the process of organizing and running the events in our GSA committee. So I think additionally, I also have a lot of connections with other well-being organizations at NTU, such as UWO, PHP, and NTUSU, and also NTUGSA. Yeah, and also currently we're actually collaborating with the UWO to plan very exciting events in this October for the World Mental Health Month. And please stay tuned for more information on this. Yeah, and continue with my plans if I'm elected. Firstly, I would like to build a motivated, inclusive, and also collaborative welfare committee to enhance the well-being of our graduate student committee and on campus. And also, I would like to host a variety of more engaging events with our well-being organizations in NTU, UWO, and PHP, and also like the student clubs, and also NTUSU to hold more exciting events to raise more awareness of the mental health of our students, and also to better understand their problems and needs on campus. And yeah, also we would like to host more more events, or especially with the professionals and also the resources both inside of and outside of NTU to better support our students, to offer the more accessible support for our students. Yeah, I think that's all about me. Thank you so much for your attention.
Okay.
So yeah, can we start from the question about, okay, what are your thoughts about organizing welfare events in addition to those organized by UWO, PhD, and WS?
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah. Thank you for your question. So, in addition to those, I think it's more like collaborations between our GSA community and also WMPHP and WSC. We have the events working together with some for some workshops with UWO, and we hold some kind of events with the WSC during and also PHP during the Matters Week. But we also have our own events. So our own events is like the food market and the mental health survey. And also the movie night, Sudoku night. I will have so many events held by our committee itself. and we're open to other students. And also during the collaboration with the WIC and UWO, our events are also open to the undergraduate students and also even the staff in NTU. So we are planning to provide broader opportunities for all of the people on campus. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I think that answers the next question also. So we move to the first one. For welfare and so given a low welfare events done by the team you are part of compared to the 11 team, how do you improve the situation?
Wow. Actually, I think we put a lot of events last year. Even compared to the 11th team, we still did a great job. We have a very great welfare team, and we bring so many fresh ideas. And for the events we organized last year, so I think this year we are also planning to do more fresh creativity ideas for our events to make. Yes, to make difference from the previous previous welfare committee and also to improve our influence in the graduate student community.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. One more question. The last one, why welfare didn't your goodie bags for non-hall residents?
Wow. Yes, I would say if we have enough budgets, we would like to distribute all of the goodie bags for all the graduate student community. The reason that we mainly focus on the all residents because it's more accessible for us. We can just knock the door and then talk to them to see what are their concerns and problems with their living on campus. And yeah, if we have the opportunity, we would like to see if there is any way for us to access to more students on campus, in NTU, that study in NTU, and to better support them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mimi. May the best candidate for Northern Director. Okay, next is going to be the candidate for the orientation director. That it will be slightly different because anyone is actually currently overseas, so we're gonna include, we're gonna show his video that he recorded. So yeah, let's hear from anyone. Let's give a big hand from anyone as well.
Honorable chairs, members, the members, good evening. My name is students of Financial. Today, I'm here running for politician director of studies and vision. I'm very glad to thank you to introduce myself, all of you. First, I will start with introducing my role here, the student leadership. Actually, I've been working for the student team for many years. I joined sport college. I was the leader of the freshman. I stayed 3 years by doing kind of sport games and activities. And also, I've been the vice minister of the sport department for 1.5 years. And last year of my life, I was selected as the president of the union. And during that year, I teamed the team of the union and organize some important activities such as the New Year party. And after being here in this career, I joined the opposition committee last year. And they are participating in every activity organized by our committee, as including the school, the world, rely also the freshman local body. And another group, everyone in our committee is organized and put together to overcome difficulties, and we share our friendship. And I'm based on the work experience in the community and also the leadership experience during my first life. I also contribute well to this group by being a leader, and I believe that I can be a good leader, make our so community become bigger and stronger. And finally, I also wish that a bigger candidate can succeed. First of all, continue organizing some important activities such as digital and also become improved. Example, I will add some applications and investigate into the campus store and try to change the role of people to lead the student experience more civic sports, even for And also, I will, secondly, I will try to, invest on new activities of IT and need the students to experience more, natural activities, more, such as, the Penguin Island and also the Cruise Island. And thirdly, I will try to make some cooperation that the and the online rotation activities with them. And this will facilitate the communication between students with different colors.
Okay, thank you so much. And anyone is actually joining us from Zoom today. And so he will be able to answer your questions for the orientation director online. If you have any specific questions for the orientation director.
Yes.
Anyone, you can hear us, can you? Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Hello,
Hello,
yes.
sorry for the absence. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
So,
Yeah, I can see the screen.
okay, there is a question for you. I think you can also read it on your own screen. Where are you from?
Yeah.
The freshers party that didn't happen for the last 2 semesters.
Actually, I want to say that it's a little pity that this freshman party cannot happen in last 2 semesters. But I think once because maybe need too many people if the party is too large. Last time we the first party is on the North Spine, but in the future I think we can make them small scale freshman party in the Renan Garden or outside anywhere, and just playing some games. I think we can do the freshman party in the future, but not that large scale. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that's interesting. I always thought that party was great, but more will be like between coffee or something like that. Anyway, thank you for answering, anyone. Do you have any other questions? Many friends complain that second floor is oversubscribed, and there's always been a lot of interest by people to join our freshman theater, even from non-freshers, right? I think there's one particular doing this.
Yeah.
How do you plan to install this?
Actually, I have said in my future plan that I'm planning to change the route of the city tour because nowadays we for past city tour we need maybe 5 kilometer walk and we fly kites and see some light shows. In future, maybe I'm trying to change the road and to show students with more scenic sports in the city and instead of walks that long range. Yeah, walking that long distance.
Okay, do we still have more time for this question? Okay, I think this is more of a, so you are interested in use of organized space beyond the event. Do you have a bit of a background? How many freshmen actually coming in each year? Or do you have any numbers? Would you all? More than 1,000 soldiers from the last year events, right? I think there are more expectation for the original community to plan and organize more or less event. How do you respond to that? Anyone?
I mean, you mean for the last question, organize large scale events?
Yes, how would you be able to actually cater to the big number of 1,000 plus of freshers in the orientation community by having large scale event? Maybe it should
Okay, first I think that the budget is need to be enough for the large scale fresh party or other kind of activities, and also we need the students. Actually, I think that nowadays not many students were willing to attend this large scale activity, and for large scale activity we need more students to attend. And also I think we will try to do this kind of large scale activities, and this maybe help. We need help from other department from the GSA, and we could make some cooperation with GSA and also other GSCs. And because for our department we only have 20 people and we cannot host maybe over several thousand of graduates by our only 20 people. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Martin, for answering the questions. You mentioned about the findings, so let's move on to you to handle that as well. Our next candidate is also with the front part of the GSA. So let's call Sonu Kumar, the candidate for the Unification Director. I'll give you a quick.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Sonu Kumar. I'm a second year PhD student at National Institute of Education. This time I'm running the recreation and I have been working on CSA for last 1 year. The last 3 months, I am the interim recreation director. I organized the many fun events. My first events was bowling events. It was organized at bowling super bowling, where you had more than 40 participants. They were so happy. They were willing to organize such event in the future. That was main motivation that I wanted to run this recreation director. My second event was organized by me was barbecue events. It was organized at Yunnan Corner. Here we also received more than 40%, 40 participants. They were happy. They enjoy our events. Apart from the individual events, during 3 months, I organized many collaborative events with the help of the NTU defense subcommittee, different undergraduate subcommittee, such as the Festival of Light and Mid-Autumn Festival. These are the very large events in NTU. Apart from this recreation director, I also served as career subcommittee member. I was responsible for inviting some of the companies from the outside of the NTU, and they came here and provided some internship opportunity to the postgraduate student. If I will, I have the two major plans. My short-term plan is to hire the dedicated subcommittee member and create organize the team bonding events. So all of my committee members will know each other and they will help each other to make our events all successfully. Since we are already involved in planning of the two large events, that the Festival of Light and Mid-Autumn Festival, so we'll make sure we'll able to organize this event successfully by the end of the October. These are my two short-term plans. My long-term plan is to organize a large events as much as possible, at least one individual events per month. So I'm going to organize all of my subcommittee member to provide at least one events in each month. So my events will be around something hiking and barbecue. This is a little bit overlap with our orientation committee. So we're trying to collaborate each other. Since the new event is also my friend, so we're going to organize together very large events. Most of you are looking for the large events from the GSS side. So this time we're going to organize very large events, something like outdoor activities for more than 100 students. Thank you.
There are many questions. So let's start with the first one. What are your plans for going out of campus recreation events?
Yeah, so basically, at this moment, my first plan is just after in October, up to the October, but which is up to the last events in November. I have planned to organize car cable car events. So I'm gonna maybe more than 100 students, but trying to first time because this is the first time event for our outdoor activity. So we're going to have more than 100 students, about 100 to 120 students to take them to the car cable because this is a best experience for the students. Most of the students they don't the price of the car cable because most of people think that it's very expensive. So most of they will not willing to go. So this time I'm going to give this unique experience for all of the postgraduate students.
Okay, this next question is, will you give more opportunity for GSA-based performance group like our GSA dance group in Festival of Light, International Festival and non-events?
Yeah, that's really a good question. This event is organized by many subcommittee in GSA, so everybody willing to perform something at least one event. So to be honest, everybody, is my personal opinion, everybody get the equal opportunity. So this event for one organizing subcommittee, not the whole organizing subcommittee. So but if we have enough time, like we have enough time to perform, at least, but I will make sure in each event, GSA will perform at least one event, at least one performance.
Let's take a difficult question, the last one. There is a bad reputation from GSA recreation with student union. How do you improve the relations with student union?
Yeah. That's really also a good question, but I really don't have much experience about the past, but when I think about the religious character, up to now, I have really good experience. I could good listen among the variety of the NTU subcommittee, NTU under the subcommittee member, and we are already organizing the media on festivals, so I think we are getting a good experience. And this time, we are doing something unique. We are not doing the particular department, but we are doing each of the different subcommittee within this event.
Okay, so one more question. They say that there were less number of recreation even last time. How do you improve the situation?
Yeah, that's question I also got when I do in the interim director position in the last 3 months. So during last 3 months, I organized 3 events, at least I make sure one event every month. So in the future, I'm going to organize at least more than 15 events. That's my plan. And all my events will be very fun and very enjoyable for the all postgraduate students.
Okay, thank you so much, Lauren. Thank you so much. And it is like there's quite a lot of information for our welfare communities, right, Aaron? I think like with the importance of the welfare of the GSA, I'm glad that our students actually expecting for more of the fun and like activities. Okay. So let's hear from the last but not least candidate for the sport director, Yugam Sharma. Let's hear from him. Give a big hand for Yugam.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Divya Sharma, a year 2 PhD student in the School of Material Science and Engineering. Over the past year, I've been part of GSA as a subcommittee member in the sports subcommittee. And from proposal writing to on-event logistics, I have adopted the full spectrum of roles in the organizing teams of events such as PG Sports Day, Yoga Day, and FIFA World Cup screening. I believe that this experience has given me a deep insight into the proceedings of sports events in NTU. This year, with an overarching objective of disrupting the seemingly sedentary postgraduate lifestyle, I come forth with the following list of aspirations. The PG Sports Day, which was organized in collaboration with 6 GSEs from 6 schools, was probably the most successful event organized by the sports subcommittee in the previous academic year. But it was only limited to badminton and table tennis. To build on that, I believe that by pooling our resources and enthusiasm, we can host even more elaborate events. I even plan to organize indoor sports events such as board game nights and e-sport tournament to work around the dreaded Singapore monsoons. And I believe that apart from individual mental and physical well-being, sports also provide an opportunity to meet and network with new people. To facilitate that, I plan to set up interest groups on WhatsApp for specific sports and activities such as jogging or cycling. And for each group, I will allocate a subcommittee member to overlook the group by monitoring the activity and even take the initiative to organize meetups. I even plan to develop and maintain an equipment inventory to avoid redundant purchase for an efficient usage of the limited funds that we have. And I also plan to refurbish the graduate hall 2 gym, which is very not used by most of the postgraduate students, probably because of the limited equipment that it has. And lastly, I just want to say that I'm a lifelong sports enthusiast, both as a player and a fan. I'll be grateful for the opportunity to channelize this spirit into the NTU postgraduate community. Thanks.
Right? address you, Divyam or Sharma?
Divyam.
Divyam, okay.
Thank you so much. So, do we have question coming for sports subcommittee? The number of sports events drastically reduced last year, despite the easy measure of the COVID-19. What are your plans to improve this?
I believe that even though the number of events hosted last year was not so high, but I still think that there was a lot to learn from the previous year experience. Specifically the fact that collaborating with the GSC can help us organize very large scale events such as inter-school tournaments possibly in the future. And I believe that by organizing by setting up the interest groups, I think GSA sports can affect the day-to-day of the PG community, which will probably make us more visible, and there will be a sense of belongingness to GSA sports, and probably the turnout for our sports events would be higher as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I think it's also important that you plan to actually overcome the sedentary lifestyle, right? Because you found what to do with the feeding from our laptop. That's very familiar. There's also questions. Are there plans for conducting inter-school, inter-university sport competitions, and what kind of sports then you consider to be in such competition?
I think a major hurdle in inter-school in organizing inter-school sports competition is probably the participation and selection of teams. So, particularly in cases like this, I would heavily rely on the sports arm of the graduate student clubs of particular schools, and their enthusiasm to set up a team, and definitely putting our resources, both monetary and human, will. I don't think such events are very far-fetched. And yeah, I really look forward to organizing a few of them.
Okay, great. And there's also one more question. Compared to the, oh, okay. Okay, so is there any more question for report? Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Yes. I think we have 1 minute time to address some questions that we didn't get to address earlier, right? Is there any such questions? Yeah, there's one for the president, Michelle. So, yes, we'd like to invite you back to the stage. How do you plan to guarantee that events are inclusive and that the voices of minorities are adequately represented? Okay, that's a very good question. So for the GSA side, actually the first step is to make sure the diversity of our members. Then when we discuss or plan some events, right? Then we can consider some other people's voice. Another one is actually we are planning to open a mailbox, which we will receive many other people's voice from all the international graduate students, not only in GSA. We are planning to do this. So once there is a voice, we need to address it. Then we will regularly to give some feedback and an update on this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you, and all the best of luck in the elections. And again, I would like to thank all candidates. Please give a big hand for all 14 candidates running for the GSA because they will serve, the elected ones will serve for the academic year 2020-2024. Before we're closing in, I would like to inform that as you can see the election timeline that are publicized in our election email and also in the newsletter. The voting day will be on Monday, the 18th of September 2023. It will be from approximately 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So just 1 day, voting day. You'll receive in your email, the NTU emails or the emails that is used for your student communication, a personalized voting link. So each student will have a personalized voting link developed from the very software that you can use to cast your vote. And you can only cast your vote once. So please, for everyone, especially those who have come here, you've heard all the candidates, and
participate in your voting, please, and support those that you have trust that you'll vote to. Any last word? Okay, and
All the best to all the contestants.
okay, as part of the election committee member, me, the returning officer, election officer, we have our, we also have Pichai who's been working in the backstage. Thank you so much. Let's give a, let's go. Okay. Right. Those who have joined us online, thanks so much for coming as well. And all the best for the study and all the best for the general elections as well. And I would like to thank everyone who has come here today to support and being the cheerleaders of your friends. Thanks again and all the best for NTUGSA in the future. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Can we close now?
Yes.
Okay.
And the meeting.